Hey, Pups Badwolf here. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds, and we're going to be exploring this planet this time and trying to get some stuff done. Thanks. So yeah, I guess we got to go over there. Did I get that box? I don't think I got that box. I don't think I got... Is this a box? It's not a box. Okay. That's a box. My legs. Okay. What? Okay, now what is all of this? Oh, so these are all just... Oh. Oh, well. Let's sell some shads, shall we? Nope. Health regeneration we'll keep. Health. Health. Holy crap, I got a lot of crap. Okay, yep. Gotta get rid of all this. Okay. Base health, natural health. Okay, there we go. Okay. Cool. I see some shads over here that I want, though. Mag packs are always good for my door unlocking abilities. Nothing in the bin. How does one get into this? No, I don't want to go there. Experimentation data, that's where I want to go. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's a big boy. There's a couple big boys. Excelente.
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down.
Alrighty then. Well. I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honored. I believe Anti-Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature, that's your motto. I want to be part of that initiative. I want to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I want to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Spacer's Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. I worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Now you have me working on building walls around the town. We've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded and my equipment's left rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. Okay. Seems legit. Ow. Okay. Did not see those landmines there. That one I see, though. Okay, well, apparently you didn't make it very far as an outlaw, sir. But, I mean, you know. Nothing in there.
Got it, boss. I've been waiting for this.
Hi.
That was fun.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was fun.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal? Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here? Well, you ain't trying to eat me. Most things hereabouts are. And anyways, I'm bored. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind. I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Oh, well. Figured it couldn't hurt to ask. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
I'm sorry, were they friends of yours?
Some of them were okay. You don't get too close in this work. And Dylan, well, ain't no one gonna regret his passing. Least of all his mama. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case. I look busy to you? It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Wouldn't hurt to do her a nice turn, would it, Captain?
I'll come around if I get a hold of it.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Okay.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it.
Well,
Look at
probably shouldn't have done that then. Probably shouldn't put secret on your secret lab. That's probably pretty dumb. But I'm not here to tell you how to do your business, am I? Hello. Ooh, hello. Hello. Oh, vodka. Yes. Got to have some of that vodka. Hello, people that are dead that are on the floor and now have no reason not to give me your stuff. Hi.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over
Okay.
here.
What's up?
That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither.
I'll head down there now. Thank you. Don't need any information. You know. Cool. Well, if you're just gonna leave bullets sitting all over the floor, I mean, why not? How you doing? Mr. Scientist. Okay. Cool.
Clever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
I'll take some free money, sure.
That was quick. Easy.
You got a book? Okay.
Wow. Nice work.
Ooh, a workbench, good. Magnum or Shock? Okay. Okay. There we go. How the hell do I get down there?
System alert.
Looks like we're doing this.
Okay. So I got a thing because oh. Got all this stuff. Yes. There we go, let's get this open.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Hey! You! Over here!
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. A little busy right now, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. Yes, I imagine he does. But we all have problems. It is the human condition. I am myself ensnared in this wretched place. You want to kill me. I don't want to die. Therefore, it is in my best interest to negotiate with you. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for my life. You're asking a great deal from me. This research is my only bargaining chip. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the wraps for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your...
Alright. Okay. We'll help out, lady.
Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you. You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. I'll help however I... Take your time.
Yes. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple things we gotta do. Hello.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
Sure. I won't say it, but we still gotta walk through that. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Looks like it could come in handy. Hello, sir. How are you? Tactile shotgun? No, thanks. Cute.
Here we go!
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Thank you.
Dance!
Got him all!
Okay. How about no? Come on, buddy. There's gotta be another one of those big ass canister thingies somewhere around here.
All those innocent guns. Slaughtered.
Yeah, I got one of you two. Hey, Wolf Killer, how you doing, buddy? I don't know. I might have some time later on today. There's the canister. Oh, shit. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing? Okay, cool, fine. Nothing in there is what I need. Oh, hello, Coolant Tank, and hello, money, 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 money. Where were you? Pulse Hammer? Nah, I got one of you two. I don't need another one of those. Okie dokie. Okay. Got that. Okay. Cool. I guess I did that. What's down here? Ah. Ratio.
Look at that.
Look out!
Get it off! Get it off! Got him, boss!
That's the last of them.
Okay. Fantabulous. And nobody died. Hello, Fingers. How are you? Thank you. No more dead people? Okay. Ah, there's the doodle I need to put these into. Hey, how you doing?
Heads up!
Okay, cool. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Nobody messes with you, boss! Ha!
Everybody okay? Great.
Ooh, more monies. Get that, please. Anything else? No, I can sell my junk here. There we go. Okie dokie. Okay, I gotta go tell Chicky that she can leave now. Everything is now murdered. Yep. Oh, fuck. Okay. How do I get keycard? How does one get keycard? Ooh.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything. You must think me a fool. I reckon we got nothing to say. You got 1 minute. Starting now. You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise. I gotta believe that all we done will mean something to the company, to Doc Crane. That effort will make up for mistakes. I trust that we all end up where we're supposed to be. That all the variables come together in the end. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
Okay. That was easy.
I've never been... Please tell me you... So you... And now?
There we go.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
Well,
Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
okay. Return the lettuce on the ground back. Okay.
Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
Thank you. And I'm gonna get you to throw something in there.
Orphans. Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it
Thanks for
never be
extra
said
500.
that I do
Appreciate
not
it.
reward good work.
All right.
Finally.
Let's go. But first, how much is this? 118? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh, 242. You don't say. Jesus. I have a spiky stick. Yeah.
You picked the wrong damn day.
What the hell? What the actually hell is going on over there? They just opened the door and then they all started freaking out. Oh, this is going to end badly for me. That looks delicious. What the hell is going on out here? Okay, nothing apparently. Well, that's fine. Jesus. Alrighty, Roo. Let's get the heck out of here. Ooh. Hello, mines. Jesus Christ, that took a lot more ammo than I would have liked. Oh, no, you don't. There we go. Oh, cool. Let's install mod. Yep. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Woo. Where's my ship? Over there. I guess we just gotta go up the road. Well, that's boring. But okay. Oh, I know how I got there last time. I had to go all the way around this. There we go. Home sweet ship. Let's get back to the other ship, and then we can get the Freckle out of here. Okay, well, that's 2 of those done. I mean, now I get some kind of jump something or other. I don't understand what the hell I'm getting, but I'm supposed to get something that'll help me, like, fly somewhere else, I guess. Okay, I've acquired stuff apparently. Danger sign.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Okay, well, I have to pick locks on my own ship, I'm unsure, but okay.
A message has been received.
Not entirely sure what's going on about that, but... There we go.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Yes. There we go. Finest cigarettes in house, Jan. Wentworth cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids. Don't do that. But in video games, it's okay. Alright. So now we gotta go talk to this chick in 10,000, does she want? I don't know.
Heard from the lasses down in 22 that you did a contract.
What the hell? What? How am I to get over there? I see.
Rizzo's knock you out on a CCN 76 milk chocolate bar.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
Yes.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to... What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose.
Yes. Raptidon musk, yes.
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
Schematics, here we go.
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits. That's plenty, my dear. And more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads.
Yeah, you should.
Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a...
Wait, so how much money do I have? 8,000? Oh my god, I'm so close. I need another 2. Okay, so... let's start selling Shaz. Let me see. Oh. Huh. Okay, so we need a little bit more money. So that means we need 2. Yeah, that'll do. Shit.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular
Okay, so let's see what we can sell with
the
that.
following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of wildlife and empty soil.
Oh, come on now. So close. So close. There we go, 10,000. Oh my god, that took forever.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it... Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweet.
Okay, so now we got that.
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it's
Yes, now we can go. Get the hell out of here. There we go. Now we can escape. Alrighty.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Oh, I have to modify my armor. I forget. Okay, there we go.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Okay.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Ooh.
No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Nice. Yes. Nice. I got me achievement. Oh, okay. What is this? Ah. Cool.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Okay.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Yes.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Nice.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
No, I expected to find a monarch.
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Oh, okay.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Okay.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar.
Okay. Great. Hello. Oh. The Yacht Club.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Okay.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk. Enjoy.
Yeah.
If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Okay. Alright, well, we got that done. Okay, so...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Next to the bar of the Monarch. Okay, so I have to go in there. Give this chick her pill first.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No.
Nobody's in here, so I'm just gonna appropriate. This stuff in here. No, you don't need it, it's fine. Hello, how you doing?
capable of running a warehouse. Certainly pick up a rope.
Don't be so hard.
Thank you. Okay, well, that works. Well, I got what I needed. How you doing?
Hello, dearie. What can Auntie... Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized. Oh, but she works over at the fishery next...
Okay, yeah.
What? Oh.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna chance it. Okay, so now we take this over here. Go to the Monarch first.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. Oh, I don't need any of it. It's also I can talk to Sebastian. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
A squish, huh?
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Okay.
I couldn't. Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. You think that's what I'm looking for? Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Okay.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Okay.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Do I? No, you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna. That's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Okay.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
Okay.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Okay.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you, until you said the phrase, extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Or perhaps I'll just download it and sell it for my own purposes.
Smells like rat. Oh, it does work.
Trust me, this is worse.
Ah, the Charmer! Welcome back. Oh, dear. More or less dangerous than a steady... Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Wrap musk and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Please, you're the only one who... Please, Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad. He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
If a queen got to him, he died quick. Ought to be thankful for that. Most aren't so lucky.
Oh, where's my fainting chair? I can't take this! that old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with them nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he may... And if you find any of them,
Can we talk? Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap. Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't... Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Use
That's how it's done, Captain. That's the last of them.
A visitor?
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
The Edgewater deserters were perfectly nice, and they lived outside the city walls. Well, maybe not Adelaide, but everyone else.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. Excellent. You've arrived at just... Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
Something ain't right about this.
No.
They sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
showed up, then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? No! Here, you can have this. Thanks a lot, mister. We're alive.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Incoming!
Sister.